That's Money Brown, man. Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
Give a shout out to Money Brown TV from the Punchline.
Yo, it's your boy Ben Thompson from FightHype.com. I just want to send a shout out to my man Money Brown TV.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And we talking Tyson Fury going up against Tom Schwarz. You understand? We all know Fury is the Gypsy King. Had a hell of a fight with Wilder. You know? And they created something, man. You know, Fury and Wilder created something, and it was kind of special. You know, in the sense of when everyone thought that they needed Anthony Joshua to make $100 million or upwards towards $100 million, they proved them wrong. You know, Fury and Wilder did a hell of a fight on pay-per-view, and we was all ready for the second one. You know, but Fury made his mind up too. Go sign with ESPN, Top Rank, and you know, go a different route. It was kind of mind puzzling to me, cause you came back off of 2 years, put in a great fucking fight. First of all, put in a great effort to get back down, then put in a great fight, and had a rematch on the table, to where both of you guys are gonna make great money. Don't get me wrong, the contract was great and everything, and I don't knock no man for feeding their family. But the Wilder rematch should have happened. It should have happened. You know? It was just inevitable. We all was waiting on it, and we was ready to pay our money for it. You know? But now Fury got this man right here, Tom Schwarz, you know, the young 24-year-old German, undefeated, got popped. You know, and he's trying to make his name in the heavyweight division. You know, he's trying to make his name in the heavyweight division. But the fact of the matter is, he hasn't fought a big name yet. He hasn't fought a worthy opponent yet. You know, but now he getting his crack at Tyson Fury. And y'all know the saying, you got to start somewhere. So I don't knock this man for signing the contract. I don't knock this man for trying to enhance his career. I don't knock this man for taking on a big fight that comes his way. You know, you supposed to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So when that phone call come through and it's a big name, you got to jump at the opportunity. And I salute Tom Schwarz. Nothing against the German. You know what I mean? He doing what he's supposed to do. This a big recognition fight against this man right here, Tyson Fury. And who's going to pass up on it when you up and coming and you trying to show that you belong? You know, when you're trying to show that you belong. But we understand Tyson Fury, man. Beat Klitschko. You know, beat the man. Was the champion. Ended up getting stripped of his titles because of the little situation he went through. But nonetheless, came back, man. Had two good, decent fights. Fought Deontay Wilder to a draw. You know, to a draw. Where most think he got knocked out. Some thought he outboxed Wilder and won. You know, so him and Wilder made perfect sense. But nonetheless, we must move on. Wilder got Brazil. Fury got Schwarz. And I want to talk about what does this do for this man right here, Tyson Fury. You know, beating Tom Schwarz, what does that do for you? You know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of people will say, oh, you know, he went and took on this guy. This a cherry pick. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know? So when you look at Tom Schwarz, do we cause a threat? You know what I mean? Do we give Fury recognition? Or is it just a fight to, you know, knock off one of them fights on a new contract deal? You know? I don't know where Fury mindset is at. But nonetheless, once you got a promoter, all you can do is fight who they put in front of you. You know, all you can do is fight who they put in front of you. And once the contract gets signed, you can't do nothing but focus in on that man. So, this man right here, in my opinion, he's kind of dangerous, man. He's kind of dangerous. Like, you got a 24-year-old undefeated heavyweight champion from Germany. Want to make his name against one of the premier heavyweights in the game right now, one of the elite heavyweights in the game right now, one of the biggest names in the game right now, and that's Tyson Fury. So trust, he's putting in all the work, not cutting no corners, and he want to try to make a statement. He want to try to make a statement, you know. So you must respect the man. You must respect the man. Now, on this stage, how would he show up? That's going to be the thing. Can Tom Schwarz show up? You know, we're going to see if he's mentally tough, physically tough, and can he control his emotions. You know what I mean? Because a lot of fighters can fight, man. A lot of fighters can fight. But once they get on that big stage and the lights, camera, actions are on, and you know the world is watching you, and not only that, you got a big ass crowd that's out there checking you out. You know, some people freeze up. Some people freeze up, man. You know, and especially in Las Vegas, the fight happening in Vegas. You know, the stars gonna be out. People gonna be there watching the fight. Heavyweights, heavyweight champions. Who knows? Wilder might pop up. I doubt it. But you know, so at the end of the day, is he ready for this big stage? You know what I mean? Is he ready for this big stage? And it's going to show. But back to Fury, yo. We know how Bob Earn plays the game. We know how you have 4 fights set up while connecting your name to somebody else for the recognition. You know, to make people think you're going to fight that fighter down the line. But all along, he just want people to tune in and pay attention to you. And it's called marketing. It's called promoting. And it's the name of the game. So I don't knock Bob Earn. You know, when he linking Fury name back to Anthony Joshua. And he's still trying to link Fury name saying Wilder is the #1 priority. Which we don't know if it's true or not. Because if it was, we haven't seen the offer. We haven't seen the offer, and I feel like that fight should have been made next. You know? But Fury saw the opportunity. He probably felt like Wilder power is devastating because he said it's the hardest power he ever felt. And he felt like if he probably get knocked out by Wilder, this opportunity might not present itself again. Even though I might make 20 plus, 30 million in the Wilder fight, I'm going to secure my family with a $100 million contract. You know, which I always thought Fury could have got anyway because of who he is, how he promote himself, you know, his personality, the way he talk. And he can fight his ass off. Can't deny that. Tyson Fury can fight his ass off. You know, but I just thought him and Deontay Wilder created something that was special, that they could have continued, and they could have been locked together forever. You know, and it's still a possibility for that. But right now, man, all Fury can do is focus on sports. Beating sports, do it get him recognition? I really don't think so. Do it move him up? I don't think so. Even though he's where he at right now, with the people, you know, cheer for this fight, watch this fight. You know, Fury got a nice fan base, so they want to support him. You know, I like Tyson Fury. You know, I like Tyson Fury. He fought over here multiple times. You know, he's not afraid, and we still got to salute him for stepping up to the plate and fighting Deontay Wilder. You know, we still got to salute him for that. Because that helped put D on a bigger stage as well. You know? But the rematch would have been even bigger. But now, all Fury can do is focus on Tom Schwarz. Like I say, he's a young, hungry, dangerous fighter. Whenever you use a young fighter like that, you always got to prepare at your best. You never know what they coming with. Excuse me. You never know what they coming with. You know? And Tyson Fury, we know he got the experience on his side. And he got to go in here and he got to put on the show. He got to put on a spectacular show. You know, he cannot have a drop off from the Wilder performance. He can't go in here and slack and make the people say, "Oh, Fury didn't turn back boring, this, that, and the third," because we do know styles make fights. We do know that. You know, and Tom Schwarz coming, we don't know what type of style he's going to bring once he get into that ring with an elite fighter like Tyson Fury. Yes, you can look good against certain opponents. You can come forward. You can knock them out. You can track them down. You can take the power. You know, you can catch them. But when you're in there with an elite fighter who can punch back, who know how to block punches, who know how to make you miss, who know how to make you look bad, who know how to move, you know what I mean, who know how to bring certain things out of you if you got them in you. So this is going to show, do Tom Schwarz has it in him, you know? So all we can do is sit back, man, and respect the fight. June 15th, ESPN, Las Vegas. No, I don't know if a lot of people go watch. You got a lot of people saying they're not watching the fight. F Fury, this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, man, I'm a boxer fan. I'm a boxer fan first. Like I say, I still like Tyson Fury. I still got respect for him. That I'd agree with him signing with Top Rank and Bob Arum. I can't really knock the man. I can't knock him. Did I want the Wilder Fury? Absolutely. The rematch? Hell yeah. I thought Wilder knocked him out. I thought Wilder won. Me, myself, he knocked him out. But if you got the people out there that say Fury outboxed Wilder, he won, guess what? I don't knock you. I don't knock you. And it's a very, very big argument. Very, very big argument. So I can't say y'all wrong. You know what I mean? I can't say y'all wrong. But I felt like Wilder knocked him out in the 12th round. And Jack Reese should have called the fight off. And y'all can rebuttal me and say, nah, Monty Brown, I feel like Fury got his ass up. You know, you can say what you want. Can't cry over spoiled milk. And with that being said, I felt like Fury outboxed Wilder and he won the fight. You know? And looking at the 12th round, if Wilder didn't get the knockdown, he would have lost the fight. He would have lost the fight. So I don't dispute your claim. All I wanted was the rematch because I felt like it was a beautiful thing they created. You know, they created a beautiful thing, man. And that's a fact. That's a fact. You know? But now Tom Schwarz on the agenda for Tyson Fury. He must focus in 100% on that kid because, like I said, on any given Saturday, it can all be taken. It can all be taken. You overlook somebody, and especially a heavyweight who got some pop, you know, he can have your ass on that canvas looking stupid and riding off into the sunset with all your glory, all your hard work, you know what I mean? All your blood, sweat, and tears that you put into this ring to get into that position. And he'll have that notch over you for the rest of your life in the history books. You know, so I do think Fury going to work his ass off. He got the new deal. He don't want to let nobody down. And around the corner, I pray that they can look forward to that Deontay Wilder rematch. I pray they can, man. You know, but not looking not looking too far ahead. Because like I say, you got to keep your eyes on the prize and one fight at a time. And without getting that W, don't nothing else moves in the future. You know, you take steps back. You know. So do Tom Schwarz present any problems to Fury? Can Tom Schwarz get in there and try to bully him? Can Tom Schwarz get in there and lay that one punch? Can he do some things that other fighters couldn't do? Is it a game plan to beat Fury? Yes, it is. Can you execute? It's going to be the question. You know, can he execute? It's going to be the question. Are you relentless like Deontay Wilder? Are you hungry like Deontay Wilder? You know, can you get in there and when Fury doing all these things making you miss, outbox you, can you stay humble and stay grounded enough to say, I'm going to land this punch on this son of a gun. And once I do, it's night Betty. So it's going to take those type of patience, man. And it's going to take that type of fortitude, that type of heart, that type of grit to grind it out to beat the Tyson Fury. Fury is no pushover. He's no fluke. Fury is the real deal. I'm going to say it again. Fury is the real deal. You know? So looking at the fight with Tom Schwarz and Fury, I see Fury having the advantage. I see Fury having the experience. He has the edge. I think he has the speed. I think the youth is on this kid's side. But I think Fury got the footwork. I think Schwarz can box a little bit. But Fury got the boxing ability. You know, so I think Fury's supposed to go in here and shine on this kid. I'm going to keep it real. Just my opinion. He should go in here and shine on this kid. But like I say, you can never count out a hungry kid, man. He's a young lion. He want to prove himself. He understand the opportunity. You know? He understand the name. He understand what's at stake. And he got to get in there and perform like he really want it. You undefeated. Let's see if your name going to hold weight in this boxing game. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Tyson Fury, man. Shouts out to Tom Schwarz. Like I say, the fight June 15th, ESPN, Las Vegas, man. Let's just see what happened. But I got Fury, unanimous decision. Fury, unanimous decision. And then we'll see where he go from there. But until then, this your boy Monty. This the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's in the description. And I'll be back with another one.